On Dubs, we are live, man. Woo! I've been busy all day.
Yeah, Zane. What's cracking, Zane?
I've been busy all day.
Let's get this right away.
Mm-hmm.
And
Man, it's for reals, man. It's real life. What's up with you guys, man? What is up, man? Let's see if they even put out the live stream. Let me see.
I think I got let me see. I got mine. Wait, what else is there? Let me see.
Austin, Zane, yeah. I haven't got mine. They haven't sent it out. But we got 126 people in here, man. So it is what it is. Oh, you know what it is? I got to restart the comments. There it is. Trev, Super Miata, Beto, Delia.
Hey, what's cracking?
Hey, what's up, Devil's Reject? So, hey, you guys want to see my new addition to the family? I got me a new addition to the family.
Yeah, people were like, "Where's Gunner at?" I was like, "He had to take care of something," but I think he's home.
Oh yeah, I had to go. Hey, you know, Dubs be over there, man. Dubs be over there doing his thing with Coco. Like I said, man, he be sending me pictures of Coco. I'm like, man, she's the shit right there. That dog. So you know how to do some copycat shit. I had to go get me a little something. Done that video on DK was funny as fuck. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that, man. Y'all catching the SC game? Nah, what we're catching is what's going on in Aurora, Colorado right now, man. Yeah. Are the Angels going over there, Dubs? Do you think?
I don't know. What would it serve them to go?
Yeah,
guys riding around with their patches on, giving the opportunity to the authorities to jack them up, pull them over, maybe get lucky and find some weapons, some dope, who knows what, man. So yeah. I don't know. I mean, they should have a local chapter that can get over there, but I mean,
well, they have several chapters in the Colorado area, right?
Yeah.
From what I heard, man, I watched JD Delay. Shout out to the homie JD Delay, man. He's covered it in a real way, man. Exactly, man. What Trev said, man, and I agree with what JD said as well, man. Just because Angels are going over there doesn't mean they're going as patched, you know. And that's what you would do, you know. You would think if they're going to handle some business or feel the need to go stand their ground to contest some shit, that they would leave their chalecos at home just because it doesn't serve their best interests.
But the thing I'm tripping out is this. So you have council people saying it's a problem. I think the mayor is saying it's a problem, but the police are saying it's not true, and so is the governor.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's definitely something's going down over there. Definitely, man. They did in New Jack City. They just went in allegedly and snatched everyone out their pad and just like, hey, this is our shit now. So there's a definitely an issue, man, that they're trying to gloss over. And I think the reason why they're trying to gloss over it is because it's going against everything that they said wasn't true. Hugo, yeah, voila. Thank you, see. You guys want to see my new addition to the family or what? Hit a 1 if you guys want to see the new G in the pad. He's a little G. You know, I had to add someone to the family, man.
No, I get that Austin, that the state government, they don't the state government doesn't want the feds in town. I get that, but the thing is, why are the police saying it's not happening?
I'm gonna be right back.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that it's really happening. Hey, David, what's up? I mean, they went and they knocked at one. In the video I saw, they went and they knocked on one door. Who was in that pad? And then the other video that I posted, they stopped the car, but it looked like the car stopped out. Like the car could have kept going. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, but I just No, I have it, and I have that, Jorge. But they're knocking on doors and talking to people, and they're saying they're reassuring people that everything's okay. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
My kid even wanted to be in the mix. You know, she don't want to go too far from this food. Is he tight though?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. There he is. Look at him. Look at him.
That's Max. That's
That's
Maxwell.
Max right there. Hey, look at. Hey, get it, Jesse. Get
Yeah,
at him,
yeah.
Max. Max is tied, huh? That's right. All right, go take him. Go take him to the living room. Go play with them. Here, don't hurt him. Don't drop him. And close that door.
How do you hold him? Like this?
Yep. Go take him like that. There we go. That's he's a Frenched-in pug, a Frenchy pug. So he looks like Frenchie and Chihuahua. They said, nah, he's a Frenchy pug.
David, thank you very much. I'll make sure Gunner gets that.
Hey, thank you so much, David. Appreciate you. And of course, that was my little daughter, man. Sammy Sosa says, whacking at him, 15 triple down on disrespecting lefty. All right.
That's right. Somi's. Hey, Sammy, that's right.
Gunner, are you half wood, brother? No, my daughter's mother is half wood, brother. That's my little güera.
Oh, let me get.
For those that don't be thinking, man, I have my kids and shit, you know.
I haven't, Junior. I haven't. I probably should. That's a good idea.
A Frenchie pug is technically a mutt, brother. He's really cute nonetheless. Thank you. I appreciate it. Your daughter looks just like you. It's crazy. What's good, Gun and Dubs? What's up, Turbo? What's up with you guys? We got 278 in the building. You got a beautiful family, big dog. Thank you. Actually, right. I appreciate that. Junior Moreno, what's happening with it, brother? We are considered second-class citizens. 2, no jumper after what I saw today, guys. That's fine. I don't care. What's going on in Greeley right now? I'm about 10 minutes away in Windsor. Hey, watch out. Look at Gun with the Sprite Zero. You feel me, Zane? I was 17 to hit the like button. That's good. What's good, guys, man? What's up with you guys? We got 277 in the building. So if you guys don't know now, man, if you just popped in, we were talking about the Aurora, Colorado thing. Thank you. Thank you, David, so much, man. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. What's for dinner? I don't know, Junior. I haven't got on it yet, my brother.
Junior's always hungry. Westpac, what's cracking?
Need to knock it out, though. My daughter ate earlier. I haven't ate yet. Joe Ruiz, gracias, bro. Still rocking. Royal Life Entertainment. What's up, fellas? I'm from Colorado, and that's true. What's going on? I got family that live up in Aurora. So why do you think they're trying to cover it up, Dubs? Or do you think it's actually really happening, or it's just people putting salsa on it?
I don't know if it's as bad as they're saying. Something's happening, obviously. But is it as bad? I don't know. Like I have it on my phone right here. I could pull it up on my screen. You guys wouldn't be able to see it. But somebody said something, and I have to agree. Like they said, if it would have been blacks that did that, the cops would be all over, and I'm gonna have to agree. Yeah. I feel like this is a political thing right now, you know?
Yeah, I think so. So close to the election, I also believe that it's one side is saying it's not even happening at all. The other side is saying it's more than it is, you know? And I think it's just it's all a conspiracy, brother, says Trev. Yeah. It's definitely something. David says, thank you both for putting out great content. I'm truly proud of you both for being a good example of the community in general can look up to. God bless you both and your families. Gracias, brother.
Thank you. Likewise. So like I was saying before you left, when you see the video of them, when they go to that apartment, they have straps.
Oh, yeah.
But they knock on the door and the person opens the door and they go in and they walk around. They're not like, they didn't lay nobody down. You know,
it didn't look like they entered violently or aggressively, huh?
Because one of them kept running back, like and looking down, like in the street. It looked to me like maybe that was their homie's pad, and they were like, "Hey, fool, we need some more straps." Or I don't know, Holmes. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely a situation where I think they're trying to utilize, and this is the truth, man, of the matter. I think they're trying to utilize the immigration thing to make things just a little bit worse. I mean, there is a situation, there is a problem with just letting anyone in, you know? Yeah. But I don't think this is one of those problems. I believe
I
that
mean,
this is
it's like somebody said right now. You know, look, I said in my video, fuck the politics. We need to shut this border down. You know, hey,
Joe.
gracias, bro. This border needs to be shut down ASAP. You know,
military age males. Yeah, Trev. I think that the best thing to do would be, close the border. Let's do it the right way, man. And when we say border, man, we're not just talking about the Mexican border. See, that's what people get it twisted. It's not Mexican illegals coming in, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Mexicanos. It's motherfucking illegals from Venezuela and fucking
great age.
everywhere, man. Great A's. Thank you, man. Dubs was right about Swifty doing it live. Banger. That Dr. Dre one? That motherfucker was hard, bro. I was bumping that earlier.
He's doing it.
I went and got my dog. Went to a dog kennel today, man. They had so many Frenchies right there. I was about to say, fuck it, come out the pocket, but I didn't have it like that. If I did, I would have caught they had some sick-ass Frenchies right there. Marky Mark. Hey, Dubs, I got a question for you. In the 80s, 90s, were you locked up? How was it with MS? Were they this ruthless? Says Marky Mark.
So in the 80s and
I'll be right back.
The early 90s, they were MS stoners. They had long hair. They dressed, they like wore Iron Maiden shirts. They were stoners. They weren't like they are now. Something happened. I won't get into. Those of you that know. Something happened in 1992. A few incidents occurred, and that's when they changed their name from MS Stoners to MS-13. They were a new gang in the 80s, and any new barrio or new gang has to put in a gang of work in order to survive, right? But it's kind of like several cases across the United States when they branched out made them seem they brought the attention of the government on themselves because of a few cases, but over here they're not really. I mean, they go by the way everybody else functions out here, you know? David says, Gunner, please don't forget to get Pepe his issue. I truly enjoy when you do the character of Pepe. It brings back some memories from the 60s and 70s. Again, thank you. David, what's good? Dubs, what's good, bro? Right here, just chilling. How you doing? The intellectual iconoclasm. Did I say that right? We left people behind in Afghanistan and Iraq behind. But this is about human rights. Bullshit. Real shit right there. You know, we left behind people that were helping our government and they knew who they were. And those people probably got slaughtered after we left.
Absolutely, David. 100%, bro. What did I say, David? Let's get David. What's your name? Is it David R. Rangel Sr.? Is it?
Okay, so this is the second time this person today, actually the third time. So this person's ERH says they had a border bill that was bipartisan, ready to be passed, but Donald Trump told his people not to vote to pass it because, hold on, because he wanted to run on border security. Is that right? So it took him 3.5 years and election time to want to get a bipartisan. So that, let me understand that. So they waited until election time to say, now we're going to handle it. Did Kamala go to the border yet? She's a border czar. She hasn't been to Europe either, she said. Like, come on. This is the thing. I'm trying to avoid getting into the politics of it, but they could have done that the first year, the second year, 2.5 years. They're making it a political thing.
That's right, Jorge. Yeah, it's definitely a political thing, man. I think this thing... Well, here's my thing, too. When people are saying, oh, the Hells Angels are showing up to do this, do you really think the authorities will allow that? Like, really, let's be honest here. Do you really think that they could just announce it on the news or on social media, man, and the authorities are not going to get involved? And is it really any of the Hells Angels business, you know? Again, if some of the, you know, if it conflicts with their business, and I could see them feeling a certain type of way, but I don't think, are they now the protectors of the United States? No, they are within the United States. They're proud Americans. They do what they do. They're a club, but it's really not on them to pull up and handle a situation that the authorities should be handling, but are denying is even happening. It's crazy. Right now, it's just weird. Exactly, Marky Mark. What do the Angels get out of it? You know, do they own the apartment building?
What do they get out of it?
Mm-hmm.
It just, and especially that club has been, you haven't heard that club like the way they were in the 80s. They don't have that reputation anymore, you know, and they kind of are not to sound fucked up, but they're kind of like accepted mainstream nowadays.
Yeah, it's a trip. I mean, you hear Drake talking about it, wearing support gear and all kinds of shit. It's just different than it was when they were the notoriety that they had back in the 70s and 80s, even early 90s. Marky Mark said that's just adding heat to themselves. Yeah, and there's no club, especially a club like the Angels or even clubs like the Mongols, that want to add any more heat than they already have on themselves. Yeah. You know, so that would, and I know what Austin's saying right here. They want good publicity. That's not good publicity, bro. That right there is just a situation where if something did crack off, you're going to lose a lot of brothers right there.
I didn't see it, Roger. Post it again, por favor. And as far as they want good publicity, they don't. If they went over there and tried to act like they were gonna like control something, they can't. They lose control of the situation once the other side gets involved.
Well, and you can lose control once you announce it. Mm-hmm.
No. They can announce whatever they want. Once they pull up, and then Venezuelans, if there really is a gang out there, they'll be like, "Orale, okay, you want to test it?" The Hells Angels don't have it, so you can't say it's going to be good publicity when you don't know how the other side's going to respond.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, too. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue.
And when I looked at the video when they had the car pulled over, the way the guy was holding his weapon and moving around, that dude looked like he had military training, Holmes.
Yeah.
And I believe they have ex-military involved with those people, you know. So I mean,
or
it
could be a situation where it was, I don't want to say, but you know, it could be one of those things where there's a lot of acting going on. You know, what is that called? False.
Yeah, but you see the faces in the video of the people involved.
Yeah. There's no chance in hell that anyone would go vigilante and announce, and that's not how they operate. Not only is it not how they operate, you lose your position. It's like playing a game of chess. You never announce your arrival. You just handle it. It's like being on the yard in prison, man. Everybody in the prison knows who's going to get whacked except the guy that's going to get whacked. You don't announce it because if you do, he'll get off. He'll either fucking go check in or get off first. So it's the same type of situation. I don't see them announcing it, and like people are saying, publicity stunt for them. I don't think they want any more of that type of publicity, man. I think they're good where they're at now. They just had a raid in Stockton a few months back where they hit the Hells Angels in Stockton. I think it was in Stockton. They hit their clubhouse, and there was a lot of videos done on it. So I don't think something like this, they would involve themselves in it. But again, motherfucker could be wrong. You never know. Big Haas, what's happening?
Roger, they would never get involved in that. Now, if those gangs came into California, then it would be taken care of without anybody having to say anything. But to set that right there, I don't think they would ever get involved.
I agree. I think Famero hit it right there. Looks like another distraction and propaganda, to be completely objective. Too many weird little details.
Yes.
Something like that. If motherfuckers came and basically took over a section of the city, you don't think they would declare martial law in that city and shit would get laid down quick? They're just not going to allow motherfuckers to go take hostage situations. They don't negotiate with terrorists, right? That's street terrorism, right? At that point,
I don't know about martial law
or something. At least have some type of what's that? Not the military. Who's the one?
Task force. They would have a task force come in and kick doors down and stuff like that.
SWAT team. Yeah.
I don't know. Something's telling me it's not what not what they're saying it is.
Yes, High Wisdom says I'm in Denver. This shit is overhyped.
You see,
and that's the power of social media. Is things happen. What's up, Big Oos, Matt? Something happens. Someone mentions something, and it just fucking blows out of proportion.
I just want to say on a side note, I've developed a callus on my finger from playing Call of Duty. Just so you guys know, that's a side note.
Yeah, I want to say on a side note, my rug got a stain this big from my dog shitting on it. On a side note. Hey, actually, just a little part. The fucker, he hit the pad. He hit the pad I put out for him, so he's good. People forget this is the USA, not Venezuela or Ecuador. That type of stuff ain't gonna happen without a government response. quick too. But again, the lack of response, Famero, might be because it proves what people have been saying on the other side for a long time, that they're allowing these type of individuals to come in and that this shit was bound to happen. So the lack of response might be, fuck, if we respond in some type of way, it's saying they're right, you know? And with the election coming up, that's how I look at it. If there is something going on, that's the cover up part of it. Like, damn, if we make it what it really is, then we got a fucking egg on our face. You know what I mean?
Yes. Jorge, a scar on my chin. I do have a scar that goes across my chin right here, and I did tell that story. I think the video was called something like when the cops tried to kill me or something like that. It's from the cops.
Right, everyone can agree that our government is shit. The lack of response work of the yeah, I said it. Your average American gang member or biker isn't killing anyone like that here in the States. Them dudes are a different breed over there. No, I get it, man. The Central America, South America, all that, they come from war-torn guerrilla style military type shit. Whereas a gang member, biker club, anything from here, we're it's just a different type of mentality they have, man. So
that's a good one, Willie Todd.
Willie Todd.
True story, Big Hoss. Wes Watson needs to get on this, keister every one of those gang members, and then shit them out somewhere else.
And they'd be perfect.
I agree.
Yeah. Those are the same guys that swatted them. They're just playing a different role today. Jorge says, "Oh shit, okay, that's when you were a kid and the cop to get off." Yeah. Right. Come on, what's up with it, brother? A homegirl in Colorado said they draw hearts on cars. Girls they see as a target. She said they did it to her. Wow. Did any of you guys look up to Oscar De La Hoya back then? What do you mean? I've always thought he was a great boxer. Still think he's a smart businessman. I just I don't agree with wearing thongs and shit. Oklahoma just cut the 4.5% food tax. Take notes, California.
Oh, California, they'll like pick up that what they cut and just add it to us.
Mm-hmm.
California just loves taxing, regulations and taxes. They love it over here.
Order from Chaos. You guys, I'm loving this comment. You guys should do this more often. Thank you, JP. Yeah, we're gonna switch up our lives, and we just want to let you guys know. Me and Dubs have been discussing it. Our lives, the numbers have been down just a little bit, and we're noticing because it's the same old shit. We're not alerting you guys when we're going live. So be on the lookout for more thumbnails, letting you guys know more topics, discussions, and letting you guys know pre-live what we're going to be doing, man. And then we can just take it from there.
Jorge says, did you guys look into the Spider-Loc and AC thing? I did. I don't know if Gunner did.
I did as well.
And I will say this, Holmes. I feel Spider-Loc was saying stuff that is propaganda. When he made the comment 30 on 1, that's a damn lie. Spider-Loc, everyone that was in YA did head-up fades.
Everyone.
The head-up fades stop in the joint. When I made that video talking about why Raza don't give head-up fades in the joint, Kev Mack did a video with a bunch of OG Crips, and they said the same thing. You ain't coming up in no joint, wasting nobody's time, no grown-ass men's time with a fist fight. So, and that whole, you guys, it's like, I don't know, Holmes. I feel like AC let a couple things slide. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. Maybe he was thinking about his next question. But if I would have been on that panel, I would have been like, nah, Holmes, we're not gonna tell that lie. You know, dudes were going head up in YA all day, every day. Nobody was ducking fades in YA. So I don't understand that whole 30 to 1. That's a myth, man. And it's a myth to make Raza look weak.
Yeah. It's like that myth that what's that dude put out there a long time ago, Dubs? BG Knockout. It's like his
I mean, and once they say shit like that, if it's not corrected on the spot, it becomes like law, you know?
Because look, I'm gonna tell you guys this right here. And this is how I end that conversation. You guys know the North and South beef, man, been going on for a long time. Do you think with all the difference of opinion and the going back and forth and the banging on each other that the Northerners wouldn't have said that a long time ago? You've never once heard them say that. That would have been out there a long time ago. They'd have been saying that. That just goes to show you that was one man that said something, and it just sparked a whole lot of division and a whole lot of bullshit. What's up, Billy Dove? Hope you had a blessed weekend. Hey, likewise, King Nate. What's up, my brother?
Where he got it from?
Freeway, what's happening with you, man? Wayne, what's up with you, man? AC never been to the Pintado, so he will never see it like you guys do.
Yeah, I agree. But he was in YA. And in YA, everybody got down with they didn't have that 100%. Thing like in the joint. If you don't like somebody in YA, you get down with them. It don't matter what race they're, what neighborhood, what Guevara.
None of that matters.
Let's handle this. And they did. So it irritates me to hear that shit. Oh, Mexicans are scared to fight one-on-one. Where? There's a style of boxing. The most brutal style of boxing is called Mexican style.
Here's my thing. In prison, the reason why you'll see North or South not give any other ethnicity or race or however you want to say it head up phase is you're on some man time shit there. If you feel the need to put hands on someone, you might as well put a piece in them. Period. They're not going for a fucking, hey, dust yourself off tomorrow, we'll shake hands. They're going for, I'm trying to kill this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Straight up, body him.
Yeah.
So that's the philosophy, the mentality there, man. And that's just the way it is. You know, you're not even supposed to fight your own people. You know, just the way it is, man. Well, to be fair, a guy like G-Face, who is we don't care about G-Face, bro. Don't care about them guys. That's old news, brother. They're locked up. They're gonna have to go, or G-Face is gonna have to go through his problems on his own. Problem is when one person gets down, everyone gets down. Says Dirty Dozen. What's up, Nick Canicas or what is it? Canikis? Canikis.
Carol.
Hey, big shout out to Dubs and Gunner Fontana. Likes your content. Keep up the great struggles. Thank you, Carol, so much. We got 460 in the building, man. We appreciate you guys. Jose de los Santos. I live close by. It's jumping whites and blacks. People are getting ran up on in the streets and their house. Gunner, it's real, homie. Get at me. I could show you videos. Reach out to me, bro, on TikTok, or you can hit up my email. Definitely, man. We'd like to see that. Myself and Dubs. I remember at 8 years old in a Modesto family shelter getting Christmas gifts from Hell's Angels. Oh, they do a lot of that, bro. They do a lot of give backs and helping out the community. See, everyone always focuses on when they think biker clubs, gang members, they always look at the bad, right? Because that's what's put out there, the propaganda, the bad. There's a lot of good too. Like GB, who's considered a gang member from Merced, man. He supplied all the kids with school supplies, you know, in the hood. He did a lot, man. And the city was trying to shut it down. I'm going to be doing a video on that tomorrow. Make sure you guys tap in, man, so we can get elaborate on it. But I'm just saying that right there is an ultimate level of respect. Someone who's taking that shit, no matter what, you know, how the people look at him and giving back. And the Hells Angels do a lot of that too. Gunner, it's Cisco, the song who I send mine to you both, brother. Hey, likewise, homie.
What's up, Cisco?
KRS-One got a lot of heat for acknowledging that Latinos also created hip hop. He said black community needs to just be honest about the origins, and he got so much hate from people like Spider. It's the truth. The B-Boys, man, was a big influence.
Yeah, but I mean that's crazy. KRS-One is somebody who's all about hip hop, knows the history. These gang member rappers need to just take a back seat, Holmes. Come on now, motherfucker in LA. Who's doing gangster rap? You have no, like, KRS-One is from where it started, where it originated. I would agree with KRS-One before any of these dudes over here that came around with. I think I'm older than Spider Loc.
Not only did KRS, all right, so there's legends in the hip hop game. KRS-One is one of them. There's no denying that. Boogie Down Productions, they changed the game. And then in Texas rap, you have Bun B, Pimp C, UGK, rest in peace, Pimp C. Bun B said the same thing. He said some of his biggest support, some of the people that are instrumental also in hip hop are the Latinos, you know, the Mexicans, the raza, period. Puerto Ricans. When I say a raza, anyone brown. So he even gives respect. It's the very few, man, that don't want to give anyone any respect for anything, man. It's a trip. And I'm not making it a black and brown issue because I got love for my brothers, man. Respect. I'm just saying there's very few that keep that division going, man. David,
Sammy,
I agree. Blacks and Ricans. Yes, sir.
Sammy, that's probably them. I don't know. They can only speak for themselves.
Turbo Doves, you are 100% correct about the 81s. They carry themselves in a certain way these days, generous and help the community, but crossing them is a fatal move. I agree, Turbo, as well. Ghetto Boy, Scarface are the OGs in Texas. Yeah. Blacks and Ricans started hip hop. Yeah, see them, the B-boys, man. The B-boy scene was definitely influential in hip hop. Hip hop just wasn't rap music. Hip hop was rap, graffiti,
Four things, I think they say.
breakdancing. It was everything. And we all know the Rocksteady crew, probably the greatest breakdancers in the world, were Puerto Ricans. Let's just keep it real. Heavy Latino influence in the B-boy movement. Then we know some of the best graffiti artists ever. That we can say one from Southern California, Chaka, probably one of the most known in the world. Hey, David, thank you so much, man.
Let me answer this. Damien says, he asks, what's up, Guns and Dubs? Hey, Dubs, how were the numbers of Sureños versus Norteños in Pelican Bay? So after 1998, there was no Norteños or Bulldogs on either main line in Pelican Bay due to 2 incidents, and they were only in the shoe. So they weren't there until later they got there. They're there now, but after 98, they weren't there anymore. And when they were there, huh?
The incident with Achille.
Yeah, where the Southerners tricked them into attacking the Southerners so the Southerners could get. There was a red light. And there was actually a lot of Northerners on A. See, they weren't on B facility. They had the Northerners on A facility and they had the Bulldogs on B facility. And the raza from down south couldn't attack the Northerners, but they knew they can defend themselves. And what they did is they approached Achille and them, and they told them, "You vatos can't take your shirts off on this yard." And they knew the Northerners weren't going to accept that, and the Northerners retaliated the next day. And within like 2 months, there were no more Northerners in Pelican Bay A yard. And then there was not long after that on with the Bulldogs.
And that's what you call playing chess, not checkers in prison. When you have the numbers and you know what the opposition has to do, then you use that right there was a cold hand. Like, hey, we'll throw a little disrespect out there. They have to play that cards that are dealt to them. And we'll shoot them.
The Northerners whacked some people. They
got off. Yeah.
In 98, when the incident happened, the next day they came out. And I will tell you this, they were smart because they tied their pieces to their hands. Had they not done that, they were overwhelmed. But Vatos couldn't get their pieces out of their hands to use them against them.
Chris, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Gunner, can I borrow the Aurora? Shit, I wish I had the Aurora.
Real. Gracias, big dog.
I don't got the Aurora. I don't even got 5 Aurora. After I spent all the money on this damn dog, I ain't got no Aurora.
I was
busting. The Colorado thing sounds like a Fed setup to me. I agree. Something tricky about it. The numbers is like a food buffet for my 4-5 ACP. Luis Sherry, what's happening with? Hey, hola, adios. What's up? Oh, snap. We got 469 people in here. 2023 Bulldogs got smacked in Pelican Bay after only 2 weeks.
Westpac, I was talking about Northerners went back, not Bulldogs.
If you, I don't know about that dementia. I don't touch on that. Shasta McNasty, whopping Silent 602 MC MLVD. What's happening with you, man? Again, man, I don't know if someone got it mixed up, but earlier I said biker clubs. I don't like to call them biker gangs. They're biker clubs, you know? Clubhouses, clubs. Mr. Takis, what's up with it? David Mercado, what's up, Gunner? When you trying to get whooped on UFC 5? Hey, bro, I was so busy today. It's Benson, man. I had to drive fucking far to go get my perro. DJ Moonchild. Big toe next on Vlad. Let's see how he plays it. He's gonna play it smooth, man. That's his character, bro. He plays it smooth. He's always been like that. Hey, Freeway, absolutely, my brother. I read that, and you're right, homie. You're absolutely right. Will we ever see Norteños and Southsiders tie their paños? I don't know about tying the paños, but we're seeing an end of hostility right now. Sammy Sosa, that's good, bro. On the gun line, what's up with it, man? What's popping with you, bro? My boy Danny is in the house, man. Go support on the Gunline podcast if you have not already, man. There's some good conversation going on in the lives right there. Hank the Hillbilly. Someone messed with the wrong APT person, y'all. Great to see you gentlemen putting up with negativity and filtering it to the righteous talk. That's right, man. Thank you, Carol Robert. I want to read this right here. When it comes down to all organizations have been tainted by the feds, I think the HA is doing it righteous and hope more clubs and organizations follow suit. Have a good evening. Thank you, sir. And I appreciate that comment. I agree. You know, when you're looked at and expected to be the bad guy, sometimes you turn into the good guy. B says, hey, Gun, hit that like on the way in. Y'all, thank you, B. I appreciate you, girl. I hope you had a good day at work today if you work today. Oh, no, wait up. Today's Sunday. I don't know what you had going on, but I appreciate you. Are the Hells Angels the only biker club getting involved with all this nonsense? I don't even think they are getting involved. To what degree of getting involved? I don't think it benefits them. But that's just a rumor, you know? Let me see what we got going on. Chubb says, hola, Hells Angels are coming. Get ready, says Sally. Guys better be ready. You gave me tonight? I don't know about tonight, man. I got my daughter. We're chilling. And I'm just trying to relax, man. 480 in the building, man. Can we hit that 500? Fuck with your boy, man. Give me the abuela. You know, that's what my cousin was saying right now. Says, que primo, you have fucking 500 people in here, see? I know out of 500 people, at least 10 of them going to give me the abuela. Yeah. Hey, David Ray, you like chorizo? That's crazy, bro. You like chorizo and honey buns, huh? Guns, did the Bloods ever trip on you because you had your red paño? No. It's two different groups, bro. Mad love to all the raza. Ashley Bogart was handing gun. DK reaction was funny. Thank you, 818. That Vato said he's sparkly. That Vato said he's feeling cute. I said, what? I damn near threw my computer away. I was so pissed. Guns is was saying super in, double up, guarantee. Hey, Chris Valet.
My back is killing me.
I had videos. What's up, Tracy? I had videos I was going to do today. Things I had going on, man, and I got the call to go swoop my dog, and I've been wanting a dog for a long time.
Republicans, I think that's like an individual choice. I don't think that as a club you have to be a certain political party.
Dope how tall to the multicast, man. What's up, Tracy? Can't miss you ever. The Taina Paños is like Lady of the Tramp sharing the last noodle of spaghetti. Yeah, that Taina the Paños, man. I know we've seen it between the Crips and Bloods during the Rodney King situation. North and South, I don't think would do that. It's not the symbolization that they want to show. I think if they were ever just to cease being opposition, they would just be that. That's it.
I know, Junior.
Yeah, Dubs needs the chiropractor. He needs that adjustment.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, man.
Hey, what's up, Chito? Chito Cano, I see you, man. What's up with you, brother? Hugo, what's up with it? We got almost 500 people in here, man. No, Fernando, not everywhere. In some places, I'm sure they did, bro. In some places, I'm sure they did.
I don't know anybody out here that cared about colors.
I'll say this, Fernando. When I got to Nellis, they tried to do that to us in Cleveland, bro, which was a compa. Hey, Vato's not going to be allowed to use the microwave or use or you got to keep your fucking lawn shirts on. And we're like, we ain't going to do none of that. And then this other Vato, he was from Harpies. I remember he was like, nah, bro, that's just going to fuck it up. He had shit going on right there. He had shit going on. It was Indio. I remember.
And that was the thing in Paso.
Yeah.
Where when the Northerners came and they were in the fish tank, the palabra went to all the compas. Anybody that comes to a compa and they don't have a level B or a level A saying they got off on the Northerners, smash them, drop them leva, because it was the whole thing was they're not going to be they can't use a softback, they can't use a microwave, they can't use a TV, a weight, a basketball, a handball, nothing. Fuck that. And so when Vatos came, you know, they were getting smashed, and that was the whole thing. Like, how are you going to let them touch anything? And Nellis, you guys made it, and Paso, things went different. But the administration, they had a 270 building in Paso, and they housed them over there. That's what they did. Yeah. They didn't put no dorms.
And that's the truth. The Paso, they separated them. They basically did what they did with the dog. They segregated them. Gunner, was there any white Northerners? There always has been, and there, I mean, there is now to this day. But
Sammy Sosa said his ex-girlfriend is shaped like Chito Ranas.
like a wet bag of Funyuns.
Wow. Did you not know before she got naked, or how did that happen? How much time did I do that? So I did 3 years and a couple months in YA. I got out for 5 months. Then I did 24 years in like 2 weeks.
That's right, Amory. Your comedy guns, I can again if you want them see. No video Fontana support you see. Brother, P.S. Now this is a place for TV movies. For your information, they tore it
What would
down.
happen if Gunn and Dubs met in prison? Nothing.
Nothing.
I've been on yards with Northerners. Like people here that never been to prison, they think like there was this huge war. It wasn't. I was on yards with Northerners. I was in New Folsom and Pelican Bay. There were Northerners there.
Respects to 408 Sanho. What's up with it, brother? Why your eyes bleeding, homie? Is it from all the white in my fucking beard?
No, Sammy.
Gun, how much time did you do? I did a total of 19 years, including youth authority. Frankie Beast is tiny local. Show. Michael Rose, Dubs and Gun was CYA co-ed. No, I know.
Only Ventura.
Yeah, just Ventura and Ventura. Like,
you had to
you
be
know,
soft.
you went to Ventura and say,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just gonna say that. Pure art. What's up, man? R.I.P. Tookie Williams. I see.
My screen blurry? Let me pull it up.
So look, I'll say this, and this is true. Dubs knows, like, everybody wanted to go to Ventura, but if you went to Ventura, you were always going to be suspect. I'm just, hey, respects to the Vatos that went to Ventura and did it the righteous way, but come on now. You know, like I know that we know that you know that it was all banned, and we know. Not banned like that, but
stay there. You couldn't get in a fight there and stay there.
Yeah. Like, there's no one there that put in work. I'll just say that. If anyone says, I was in TS, or I was in Preston, then I went to
it looks clear on mine.
It's clear.
I was gonna put it on the TV, but I told you guys I put the TV up there now.
Chris, I could possibly do an episode on we did one, me and Dubs together as Pepe. We just chilled out. I don't know. Let me put something together, bro. Fishing up a storm. What's happening with it, man? We're at 483. Let's get to 500. Fuck with your boys. I got banned from Haters World Chat for asking why he never went to prison. If it was that active, if you come on, Sammy Sosa. Why do you like to cause drama, bro? Like, what's your thing, bro? What do you get out of it? Like, are you happy with yourself or what? Does it make you feel good?
Lord Nemesis says, to be fair, people only go to prison or jail when they get caught. That's a true story. But let me tell you something. Do you know how a lot of them get caught? The majority of them, their homeboys rat on them. Either the victim, one of the victims rat, or their homeboys. And I had that conversation with a lot of vatos in jail. Somebody from their neighborhood gave them up.
99% of the time, man.
Know your business are the ones you run with.
Where are they reading these comments from? Arman. So we have Dubs is running his 2 channels. I got my 2 channels. We're running them together. You guys could only see, if you're on Dubs channel, his each individual channel's chat. I hate the way StreamYard does it. That's the way they do it. I wish you guys could see everything. But
yeah, we get to see. That's why when people say we're ignoring them and all that, we're watching 4 channel stuff. And how many people are in the live right now?
We got 477 people in the live at this point.
So when people start texting or commenting, it jumps fast.
Zachary, I agree with you, bro. Absolutely, man. 100%. You know, if you were there in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and even prior to that, but them are our times, it was definitely hands-on. Hands were being used, weapons. I mean, there was a lot going on, man. You know, and everybody there was, that's when gang banging was like, everybody wanted to gang bang. Everybody wanted that shit bad. Everyone wanted to earn their stripes and their reputation. And that was definitely a place where you earned it. JV Bustos, what's happening with you, bro? They wearing flip-flops, bro. Zero military there.
No, I'm not doing any more. I'm not doing any more Royce content. I don't think he's built for my reactions. I don't think he understands I was helping his channel grow by having fun. And I don't want anybody feeling like I'm bullying them.
Órale, Lupe.
Órale,
Lupe.
Lupe.
See with the dunce cap.
In the corner. The A Holmes. That A. My mods have the green light to whack who they want, Sammy.
Here's the thing, Sammy. Right now, ese que quiere con un pinche dunce cap and think about it, ese. And when you're done thinking about it, you may yell and you could come back and say, you could buy your way back in, ese. Gun, D. Kane has caterpillars over his eyes. That vato looks like a mix between Mo from the Three Stooges and Cantinflas.
Yeah.
That vato fucking Pun and Sammy going in on each other. Shout out to Pun,
Hey,
man. 503.
How you doing, homeboy?
What about last night that we were playing Call of Duty Snipers only?
Yeah.
Hey, Dubs put me up on game, so I'm ready for the next one. Where you at, Rise? Where you at?
Rise and them will probably be on him and his
Oh,
homies.
they'll be on tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get on for that much because I got my kid, but we'll do it.
No, I mean, if you want to, we don't have to. If you want to do one or two, we could do that.
Leonel, we have linked that we've had a beer, man, and chilled out, man. Nick,
Oh yeah, yeah.
Use the range. What's up, Life of Leo? That's right, Big Rob. Brutas in the motherfucking casa.
That's an East Sider in the house.
Mm-hmm. Is Black Ops 6 better than? I don't think so, Simon. Not yet.
I like it the more I play it. So I don't know.
Puerto Rican Tommy. That's right, bro. Drop the liquor, homie. Drop the liquor, man, so you can get a little bit quicker.
I did not see that 5-3 blam. I don't see how anybody signs a deal like that with him.
A $10-11 million deal with the record label. I call. Can you hit the button, Dubs? Can you please hit the button? This is what I say.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. Bullshit.
Shiznit with the extra shiznit attached. Look it. They ain't signing that due to $11 million deal, bro.
Carol Robert.
Hey, Emilio Bustos, gracias, canal. The smart ones end up in a cell the same size as the people they thought they were smarter than. Cold line, man. Yes. What's up with the homeboy right here? Food and Felons in the pad. Just got done doing a food review with DC Young Fly, so stay tuned, gente. Is Gunner and Dubs going to save Colorado? I ain't going to do a damn thing for Colorado. Then say a prayer tonight and light a candle and say, man, I feel sorry for the people going through the bullshit. And I hope.
I don't know who that is. Leonel. I don't know who that is.
What's up, Gun? Do you know my cousin? What's up, Gun? Do you know my cousin? No, I don't. Hey, Gun. For pobre or poor side or whatever, or was it for pozole? Was it poor side? Huh? Denver. Oh boy, I remember when I was younger, no one would talk political politics, whatever you want to call it. Just thinking about it, my stomach would hurt. Now people are loose with it. What do you guys think about it? Very loose, bro. Everything's going mainstream now. It's a trip, huh? I was just watching the Mozzie episode again. If I can keep it velvet with you. Hey, that motherfucker Mozzie got. Hey, he got some crazy names. Hey, that about the Mozzie Dubs. What's up, Delane? That about the got hell of
Hey, Chris.
Go ahead.
Chris, I did a video on that today. He said Swifty came with another hard song called Dr. Dre. He wants the crown. I did a video about it.
He's coming. He's coming.
I said basically in the video, I said all these vatos, all these other rappers from Southern and Northern California that are playing the fucking the area stuff, they're limiting themselves. This vato's putting out stuff every day. He's calling everybody out. He's saying, let's do it on wax. Let's see who's the best. Right way. Hey, Holmes, he's gonna get a bag, eh? He is. Watch.
Hey, how about this though? My boy Reek says I was getting ready to go to Colorado, but my cape is at the cleaners. Yours too?
Yeah.
Then about the we dropped ours off over there too today. That's the only reason we can't make it. X-Rated was right in his last interview. Right about what, Steven? Elaborate, bro. I like X-Rated. Shout out to X-Rated, man. I was supposed to do an interview with X-Rated years ago, bro. But unfortunately his father passed, man, and that exact day, and it just didn't work out, man. I'll check it out. Your video, Smart gave Mac Dre his props and reaching to all demos. He did, man. He's hitting different demographics. You guys see that? He's smart. Mining Gunsmoke's 1 year anniversary is next week, so I'll be watching y'all for a year too. Damn, B, like that. Congratulations, girl. You guys doing that?
Wow. Okay.
What did you guys think about the Kendrick and Drake beef and Drake's house getting shot up? I didn't even know Drake's house got shot up.
Yeah, a security guard got shot in the front gate.
Damn. Well, that and see, and this is what I think. And I know I can't hear you. What happened?
That was like a month ago.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. But here's my thing. This is a perfect example of a rap beef getting to the streets, right? Not saying that Kendrick Lamar is responsible for that at any.
No,
period.
I don't.
Even if he was, we wouldn't speak on that. But that's why we say with these rappers, these content creators, when people fucking wolf or disrespect each other, you got homeboys from your neighborhood that are feeling disrespected too. They could, you know what I mean? Could get ugly. They ain't playing this YouTube shit, man.
Shout out
TV.
to you.
What's that with it?
What's up, Alex?
Seeing that Greg Pettis, man, 49ers wide receiver got shot in the midst of an attempted robbery. Unfortunate. What's up, Frankie B? Colorado's door game is going to at your back door before. That's right, Tank. Thank you, Frankie B. We appreciate you. Canal, what's up with you, man? D-Kane is not hard. D-Kane is not soft either. D-Kane is just.
What about when he tried to say the D in his name? He can't say it because it's some street politics shit.
Yeah. Is that what he says about the D in his ass too? Bang, bang. I be putting her on. Knowledge you can't get college. That's right, Gunsmoke, man. I appreciate you, bro. I thank you so much. They said D-Kane is soft as hell. He's soft shell taco, huh? Davalto's like wet tartar sauce. Davalto said, I feel all sparkly as shit. What about when dude looked at him for the Orlac wig?
Hey, Emilio.
Hey, Shane, look at my boy Shane hit it right on time. He said the D is for Democrat.
yeah.
Democrat Kane. Damn. Where's the East Side player at? He'll be mad than a motherfucker right now.
He's in here.
What's up? He didn't like that one. The D stands for diddler. Davalto said, I'm real. He said something. He said, I'm feeling real cute right now. I want to rip his mustache off when he said
they're gonna clip it.
Bro, I don't give a fuck what they clip. You know what I mean? Let them. If they want to be all confuzzled with a confuzzler. Gunner does with the heavyweights. Theo Fresno Bulldogs with the 6'5". Much love. I've been watching both of you for 3 years.
We appreciate the support, homie. Thank you. Thank you to everybody, man. Thank you to everybody that's here tonight. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Man. Definitely, man. Clip it, says Emilio.
DK, serious question. Puerto Rican Tommy wants to know, serious question, Dubs. What would happen to a guy like D. Kane in prison? Well, there's no bullying allowed in California prison, first of all. But he has 1-3 on his forehead, and he has it on the back of his neck. And he would have to earn that on a prison yard. And he's not built for it.
Yeah, he will definitely have to pay for his bed space. Saludos, Moses Cuevas from Porttown. What's happening with it, man?
Chris, we don't know. We don't know, but our whole thing is, what would it benefit any 1% club to advertise that they're going to go over there and clean up the streets? You know, I feel like there's some stuff going on. For some reason, there's something going on over there that I think it's being blown out of proportion. The whole taking over stuff. I just don't believe it.
Hey, how about Fernando says, what do you think Pepe would say about your current Aurora gun? You ever fucking heard it just for men, I say? No, not like West Watson. I know he's just for men too, but different, I say. That one they sell at Long's Drug, they sell it at Thrifty's, and when you're over there, give me an ice cream, I say, I'll take a chocolate multi crunch. Orale, pues go on, because you're looking real woodish right here, I say. Fresno in the house. I ain't gonna lie. Look at my shit. My shit is white. This is what happens when you don't use just for men.
You can't see it, really. I mean, you can see it a little bit.
Exactly. Because it's fucking translucent. So white. Joseph, absolutely. The Hells Angels were bodyguards. They were bodyguards for the Rolling Stones as well. They did a lot of bodyguard work back in the days.
But that was a different era.
Yeah, different eras, 70s, 80s,
Even
rock groups,
they're
Woodstock, hippies.
they could fly their patches back then.
Yeah,
It
different
was
world,
very
man.
dangerous. It was very dangerous back then for anybody who was involved in any kind of criminality. It's not that world now, and the feds have cracked down on a lot of these clubs. So
Yeah,
I don't
or at
know.
least put a lot of heat on them. Too many real ones. What's up, Joseph? I got some grades too. The ladies love it, homie. I know they love me long time. It's crazy. Joseph says Trump taking it back. Sin City, man. So I have
I
to
shouted
donate
out.
to get
I
a
just
shout out to
shouted
Vegas.
out Houston, and the homie from Houston didn't donate anything. But shout out to Vegas,
Yeah.
homeboy.
Nah, bro. Hey, shout out to Vegas, bro. Sin City, I see you. Sometimes, bro, you gotta understand we got almost 500 people in here. For us, you guys are seeing it one way, we're seeing it another, bro. It's going very fast for us. Fresno Bulldogs, Mercedes, Bar, you know what it is, man. Shout out to the dogs, man. And the
No,
connection right
I know
there.
they don't wear their patches when they're gonna handle business. But if a group of people are saying that a certain club is gonna pull up, next thing you know, there's a group of people there. I mean, that's called what do they call that shit? Circumstantial evidence. I got convicted on circumstantial evidence and got a life sentence.
Me, Gunsmoke, not on the same page. You guys are definitely on the same page, B. The Garlic Festival is in Los Baños this year. You ever get jammed up at the festival? Nah, because when I was at the festival back in the days, I was still functioning, bro. Back then. I haven't been to the Garlic Festival in Gilas for a long time, bro. I think a lot of people stopped going after that shooting that happened.
How many Hector Bravo said in the Vlad interview that the whites don't get the credit they deserve for being vicious with the Bone Crushers. Why don't they if the Yard sees it? Because the Yard's not being interviewed by Vlad.
Yeah,
everybody knows how the whites get down. Everybody knows white boys. You give them some fucking, or white men. You give them some weapon stock, they're gonna make the best weapon on the yard. Period.
Hector just was on Hector Bravo, man. The prison guard. He was just on Vlad, man. I encourage you guys to watch it. And he said it. The first video Vlad put out, he said the whites make the best fucking pieces on the yard. That was the title.
So I remember. So in New Folsom, they used to come through the academy. Guys that are about to graduate, men and women that were about to graduate the academy, they would escort them through the yards in New Folsom, and they would always tell them things. And I remember hearing a sergeant telling them one day, they said, whites make the best weapons, but Mexicans use them the best.
I'll tell you this, man. Them woods, when you see their light on all night long, they're making something out of a deer antler. And they ain't seen a deer in a long time. So you think Big U I can't understand that language.
He started singing Jam on It at that. Jam, wiki.
Yeah, he said, dum, 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 hey. Dum, 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 dum. Utterly Criminal Ways. What's up, Carnal? That's the homie right there. CMXV said the group was identified and rolled up on the several organized cartel groups that operate down here in Sierra Juarez, El Paso corridor, and were focused to move north. No were allowed here. None were allowed here. That's right, man. Shout out to Criminal Ways. What's up with you, brother? Isn't prison a badge of honor?
No, it's a badge of stupidity.
People used to think until you get there. And then you realize you don't want to be there. How can it be honor to be somewhere you don't want to be? You know what I mean? Like you get there like, fuck, I ain't trying to be here, bro. This just sucks. They not like us. I think badge of honor.
Isaac J. Smooth. I think the reason why they say Mexicans use them the best is because there's no fear of the gun. When they gonna go move on somebody, there's usually somebody, their mentality is take them to the dirt. Fuck it. And there is a thing in our history where when it goes back to our indigenous roots, where it was an honor to die in battle. And when you have men in there who are indoctrinated and study daily our history, and they have a life sentence, and in their mind, they're never going home, getting killed by the Jura, putting in work, that's a legendary tale, you know. So
Absolutely.
I think that's part of why the raza, when they pull it out, they're going for brokes.
100%. That's instilled in you. It's to the wheels fall off, man, to the fullest. I mean, all you have to do to, and I know there's going to be a lot of people that get on and say, you know what, nah, there's a misconception there, or that's not proven. Or, all you have to do is look up the CDC.
How many murders?
And look at
who's
the
killed.
last stabbings for the last year. I challenge anyone to see who's done the most and to the fullest, and how many bodies. And the proof is in the pudding, man. It just is what it is. That's right, criminal. Gracias.
Aesop, gracias. Aesop's Fables, was this even about the HA? No, it wasn't about the HA, but there were people going on social media, all over TikTok and other places, IG, showing the HA riding their motorcycles and saying that they're going, you know. So that's why we're saying, what would it benefit them? I don't believe it.
The conversation has went all over the place.
Exactly.
But the conversation started with, I think me and Dub are pretty much on the same page here. We think it's going to take more than just a few videos and a few people saying it. I mean, you have to think about a group like the Hells Angels. What's in their best interest? Why would they do that? Is it in their best interest? I mean, do they have family members that got, you know what I mean? It has to be something personal. Hey, man, convict family man. Will I get charged with DV if my lady doesn't testify? You'll get charged with it. Whether it sticks, I don't know. Why you even got that though, bro? You shouldn't have that.
The Big Piece says, reading the comments, I think there's a lot of hesitation for people to give the whites credit because they're holding on to the history of the U.S. and white people thinking that they can't get down. Here's my thing. I always give credit where credit's due.
100%.
That's why I laugh when people say that I'm biased or you know, how. I will get, if something happens and somebody gets the upper hand, I'm gonna say that. But I just don't tell stories of winning and losing. But I'll say, like, hey, Holmes, everybody behind them walls, every faction has cold killers. Mm-hmm. You know, some have more than others, but I mean, everybody has. You don't underestimate anyone. And that's why I can say, like, as far as the raza from Southern California, if you're schooled right, you treat the baddest to the so-called weakest the same. You know, you don't, because if you're gonna go in there and judge somebody by their looks, you're gonna get in a wreck, because there are people in there that look like they are a zero threat, and they got 3 or 4 institutional murders on them. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll tell you this, man. Woods, skins that are with the business, right? From a young age, even from the youth authority, man, the ones that were with the business were with the fucking business. Them guys grew up to be stone cold. They started at a young age. You had to be. And it was because they didn't have numbers. There was more black and brown there, so they were automatically targeted in some cases. But the ones that were, you didn't fuck with them. And everyone knew not to fuck with them. They ran with the Southerner. 10 man,
did you just get in here talking shit, or have you been in here? Because, bro, he says, bro, they're on the way to a bike event 60 miles away from Aurora. Y'all are on here talking about some bullshit that isn't even real. It's all made up by social media. That's exactly what the fuck we said.
That's what we said, Baboso.
Fuck. This is sometimes people just get on here and they just like, okay, you should have listened for a second and be like, okay, it's not. We're quoting what people are saying on social media. We personally are saying, what is it gonna, what does it do for them? How does it help them? You can't control, even if they decided they did want to go over there just for good publicity. If they're going to engage themselves with another group, you don't know how the other group's going to respond. There is no good publicity. The other side ain't worried about publicity. They're worried about what they're doing.
So, Jorge, the main question that I get out of that comment right there, my brother, and we're going to bullshit for a minute, but the main is, why are you looking at a man's nipples? Second of all, 2.5 inches, brother. Shout out to my boy JD Delay. What's happening with it? I fuck with my boy JD Delay though. He said, "Gun, to what degree?" We're not even going to go there. But why are you even looking at the brother's state like that?
JB Bustos, we're quoting what's being said on social media. And then people come in and then they hear our take. That we don't agree with it.
Damn, y'all, the trolls in the chat ruin the content you guys bring. Nah, they don't ruin nothing, bro.
No, we block them.
Yeah, they don't ruin nothing, bro. Let's keep it cracking. At the end of the day, man, we're having a civilized conversation. Some people start, you know, they just want to be felt. They want to be heard. So they start fucking typing before they've even had a chance to really know what's going on.
No way. There's no way in hell Adam 16 could walk the main line in the joint.
Period. Wait, I'll be right back. Let me check on my camera real quick.
You know, there's been people that went on his podcast and just playing around. They tell him he could run outside. Like, he can't run white. He can't run south side. None of that. There's too many weird allegations made against him. And he's talked about how he showered, and the first time he showered, the first time his finger slipped into his butthole, he said, like, what? Who the fuck says that?
You must be talking about Wes Watson.
No. Adam 16. He has said,
oh shit, him too?
That when he was taking a shower by accident, one of his fingers slipped into his butthole. And it's like, you're not walking a main line in California talking weird ass shit like that. And then the allegations that he has on him, it's not going to happen.
Absolutely, man. We got 541 in the building. We appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, man. A group that comes from a third world country have a different way of operating. In order to counter them, they'll need an equal faction in violence and tactics. The media is all hyped. I agree. Yeah. I think this is just a situation, man. It's a political situation. It's one team wants you to think one way, the other team wants you to think the other way. At the end of the day, I'm going to take it to the streets, man. Shit like that just doesn't happen, man. You know?
Sammy, I don't understand the question. Dubs, but you said you don't ever underestimate anyone. What if prison brings the beast out of him? Out of who? You don't underestimate him. That means you don't take him for granted. You don't take anyone lightly. I don't understand that.
He doesn't understand what underestimate means. Sammy, get off of YouTube right now and go grab you and go Google. At Dubs, I seen a grown man ask another man today, is that a right or a left-hand baseball glove? No type of smarts. Man, what do you think about
tridactyl
reptilian humanoids and hybrids coming out of Peru found near the Nazca lines? I have no idea, brother. DJ Moonchild. What is the gang? What is this gang all about? They're labeling it a gang. I have no idea, Gunsmoke. Anything with the group of 3 or more, man, they try to put the gang title on it. Gun 2-3 inches is nasty work, says 818. I know, bro. The struggle's real. Prison is gonna put a beast in him, and the beast is probably some big dude's nickname. This whole Venezuela gang shit is just being pushed by certain media channels to push their border agenda. One way or the other. Because I agree, man, we do need some type of border control, bro. I think everyone should agree, you know?
Absolutely. Every other country is allowed to have a solid border, like, you know, us, but we can't. It's racist if the United States has a border.
I have a theory that open borders win, but they allowed military-age men to enter. I believe they want to start some chaos for. I agree, Aztec. You think aliens exist? Absolutely.
I don't understand, Sammy. I don't understand the questions. Dubs, so you haven't seen anyone more goofy than Adam walk the main line. Someone that is goofy is not someone who has been accused of SA multiple times and talked about sticking their fingers in their ass. What does that have to do with somebody being unorthodox or goofy, Holmes? Like, I don't know, Holmes. I don't know how much longer you're gonna last around here, Sammy. I really don't, eh? I think you just want sound bites or something. I try to be.
He just wants to clip so in the future you can be a troll. Hey, yeah. Look, Dubs, Gunner, if you really think outside the box, hey, and first of all, I read it prior, Fernando. I agree. Think outside the box. The media is creating a distraction, having us fight each other. Meanwhile, they make their tyrannical moves. The more divided we are, the weaker. I agree. It's all about divide and conquer, huh? Media says the Venezuelan gangs are part of MS, but don't think that's true. If they're loyal to yeah. No. Is California a sanctuary state?
It is.
It's racist for USA to have borders. Why, buddy? I get the United States shouldn't have borders, but man, them borders were placed there not to be racist, but to hold it down for our country, right? We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us, brother. Right? It just is what it is, bro. I think we need to hold it down for our country, man. Period. I live here in Denver. The stuff going on in Aurora ain't no joke.
Latinos, what are you talking about? See, that's that right there. See, ASAP. You might not be around much longer either.
Close the border to Latinos. Why, ASAP? Why? Do you really honestly think Latinos are the ones that are fucking everything up? Because I can tell you right now, they're not the ones that fuck this country up, bro. If I say too much, you say people might not like me no more. Exactly. There is a legal way to go about it. Was good. What's up, Campo Res Native? I'll see you, brother.
He says, I don't get this broadcast. Okay, we'll help you leave then.
I don't get this broadcast. Well,
there you go.
Go get the Finding Bigfoot broadcast.
Yeah.
And tell me if that's a myth or if that's really happening right now. And tell me if the Hell's Angels go over there too to look for Bigfoot. Gunnar, what's your opinion on northern riders getting put in active bulldog pods in the Fresno County Jail? I mean, if the dogs let them function, the dogs let them function. But then again, that'd be function with protective.
Yeah, but who knows if that's true or not? To even entertain the question, like, is that true? Like,
but even and what I said, even if that was the truth, like Dub said, he's right. If that was the truth, then that'd be bulldogs entertaining what are considered protective custody inmates. So I don't know. I was about to show him the way out, Dubs, his loops.
Yeah, I already did. Is that right? I wonder who it was.
Davey. You hit that one. Right on. You hit it on the head, my brother. I like that jacket you got on right there, too. There are more Chinese and Middle Eastern military-aged males coming across the southern border than Hispanics at this moment. At this very moment. See, there's a bigger picture going on, man, that me and Dubs don't like to really touch on too much. And the reason being is that, YouTube doesn't agree. So we can't really tell you our theories on what's happening in the United States.
Dogface Soldier says, what trips me out is when the blacks go to war, they help each other while Raza is divided. So when the Southerners move, they move against the entire black population. The razas, the blacks are very much divided, very much more divided than anyone, really. If they were able to get some kind of structure, it would benefit them a lot. But it's the raza beef with each other, and then they don't. It's exactly, Leonel. Mexican's worst enemy is another Mexican. Back to our tribal days.
Here's my thing with what Dub said. The brothers are divided. There's several groups: non-affiliates, Muslims, Crips, Bloods, Kumis, a lot, right? And like he said, when the Southerners move, they move on anything black moving, right? They don't decipher just the Crips or just the Bloods. Whereas with the Northerners, it's different. If we get into it with one group, we'll be going at it with the Kumis, or we'd go at it with the Crips, or we'd go at it with the Bloods. But with the Southerners, it's just, man, anything moving black, and that's how they felt, anything moving SA, right? But trip out on this. The blacks are the deepest. You have to think, man, they're all them different groups. When they come together against the Southerners, it's like 2-1, 3-1, really. And
people are trying to say that that's not true. Believe me, I am trying. I know. I always say the ones that say it's not never were there, especially in the level 4 yards. In the level 4 yards, it's not even a question. There's going to be a minimum of 500 blacks on the yard. There will be a maximum 200 Southerners.
There will be a maximum 10 Northerners. That's about the numbers right there, though. You might get 15 Northerners. You might get lucky. Ray, California has a death penalty.
Yes. I think they might have just did away with it, though. I'm not sure.
They do, but they don't. It's like they're shooting to the mainline right now. They started a new program where they're sending them to the mainline. Thank you, Diane. We appreciate you, man. B says, good night, y'all. Catch y'all later. All right. The black is 10% of the population and 6% are in prison. Says Robert C. It sucks. That's how it is in Vegas. It used to be small together, and now it's a mess.
Why do they use that? What are their percentage in prison in California? We're not talking about the United States. And then what are their percentage in level 4s in the maximum security? Look, they get arrested for more violent crimes than anything. They don't go to level 1 or 2 for the violent crimes. They go for use that to the population. It's crazy when they use that. Thank you, Mora.
Yes, Holmes. Keep up the good work. Fuck the trolls. That's right. I agree, bro. Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Me and Dubs, we've said it. We agree. We've been there. I've been on the yard where I functioned with the blacks right there. We functioned on the same side of the yard. Those were the homies. You know, we had in some yards we had a lot of we had understandings between us. I'll just say that a loose alliance of understanding that, hey, if we got you, you got us, boom, boom. It didn't work out all the time, but sometimes it did. But it never went that route. But I'll tell you right now, the brothers outnumber everyone on the yards.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
By far.
If they came together as one and functioned and had some structure, they'd be a formidable.
Look, I always break it down. On a level 4 180 yard, you're going to have 1,000 people. Max, 1,000 people. You're going to have 150 to 200 Southerners. You're going to have about 50 whites. You're going to have about 40 others. You're going to have about 40 paisas and about 20 American, what are they? AMIs.
Native. The AIMs. American Indian Movement. AIM.
And what's left? Do the math on that.
Yeah.
That's a normal 180 yard. If there's Northerners there, 20 or 30 of them.
At the most. That's
blacks. Like I don't understand this whole why. Like somebody needs to get it.
Support the brothers, absolutely.
Some of these channels friends that are COs, tell them to pull the fucking from 180 yards, from multiple 180 yards, pull the roster.
We definitely support the brothers
of the populations. It's
Cody, is freedom of speech allowed in this chat with respect for women and carrying yourself with an integrity and being a gentleman, man, with people?
Crody, do me a favor in the comments. Send me the link to where Donald Trump said that. Not where CNN or MSNBC or any of them said. Send me the link to the speech where Donald Trump said anything like that.
James, I have no idea, man. Sometimes YouTube does that, man. Reek says, so do blacks commit more crimes or do they get convicted at a higher rate? I think both, bro. I think that they commit crime and they get convicted at a high rate. I think more it's a higher rate than the crimes, I think. There's always going to be that thing, man. The brother's always going to get looked at like that. There's always a racial undertone, man. A prejudice thing. That's the truth. Okay, it just is what it is. But man, have you ever been to a area where the brothers, man, their population is set up for them to?
Crody is saying, Dubs, it was part of his campaign in 2016. No, a piece of his speech was clipped. Exactly what's going on with the Venezuelan gangs, allegedly, is what he was talking about. Venezuela gave murderers, rapists, extortionists early release and encouraged them to enter the United States. He said that bad people are being sent into the United States through Mexico. And when he said Mexico is not sending us the best people, he wasn't talking about Mexico's citizenry. He was saying they're allowing it because they don't fucking want them. So, but you know, it was so easy for people that hate Trump to say he was talking about the Mexican people. That's a small-minded way of looking at what he was saying in the full speech.
So, Leon, Isaac, why do you say the Northerners ain't deep on the 180s, Dubs? They're not.
They're not. What are you talking about?
They're not, bro.
Listen, I was in New Folsom with them. There was probably 30 of them. I was in Pelican Bay with them, and there was probably, and I was blown away. There was probably 50 of them. Couldn't believe I saw that many of them. Exactly. Yes.
The deepest I've ever seen Northerners in the California prison system on a yard, myself, was in Susanville. There was 80 of us. They released us from the oil to the yard. We were in Aztec overflow. They were flipping the yard, and then we were released to the yard. That's the deepest I've ever seen.
Hey, Joaquin said, dang, I took it the small-minded way. You probably didn't, homie. You probably you didn't see the whole speech. You saw the soundbite. And that's what the mainstream media did. They did the soundbite. But what he was talking about is Mexico is not going to hold on to the people that are criminals. They're going to pass them on. Like, go through. If the United States ain't stopping you, why are we? That's what
Venezuela's doing, right? That's what Cuba did in the past. That's the truth.
Yes.
As a Chicano, I'm telling you guys, here in LA, we got it bad. However, the blacks got it worse. That's real talk, bro. You know what I mean? That's real talk from someone who's living it right now. You know, there's always going to be bias. There's always going to be prejudice. There's always going to be racist. It just is what it is, man. But again, that goes always.
Dogface, yes. Raza are indigenous. They have indigenous blood. Crody, yeah, send me the link of exactly what you said. I know what he said, and especially when you talk about 2016.
I can answer that, Michael. Why do you think Northerners in general not as deep as Southerners? Well, if you go to Northern California, it's more spread out. It's more spread out. There's more farmlands. It's more spread out. Whereas in LA, San Diego, Southern California, the IE, it's more congested. It's bigger cities, right? Plus, it's closer to the Mexican border. So you had the Raza, who's always been there. Because you got to remember, LA wasn't LA. It was Mexico back in the days. So the Raza presence has always been there, Southern California. So you're always going to have barrios that are way older. You know, you got to understand, up north in Northern California, there was a lot of Native Americans, but the Mexicans migrated from Southern California up north to follow the farmlands, and they went to small little pockets of towns. And of course, you had bigger cities like San Francisco. You had the gold rush going on, a lot of things. But getting back to the gang part of it, Southern California just has more bigger cities that are congested, and there's more people there, you know, in numbers. So you're always going to have more Southerners. They've been doing it longer.
Hex, I was on C facility, yeah, in the Bay, in the shoe, not C quarter, C facility.
Yeah. People are too soft to see that 1992 LA riot repeat itself.
Dogface asks, what I meant to say is, why aren't natives part of Raza instead of others? Politics. Why would they want to involve themselves in politics that they're not from barrios? The ones that have to make a choice when they get busted if they're going to run south, they're going to run north, or they're going to run AMI.
The homegirl Delane says, okay, I'm going to be a smart ass here. I am Native American. We should have had border control. I think anyone who loves this country and anyone who loves their family, man, understand that there's a lot more coming through the borders, man, than just a couple people that want to work, right? There's a lot of people that come that hate this country, and that's the truth. And I'm not talking about the raza. I'm talking about from other places. That's the fucking truth, man. Is there Northerners in Southern California? No, there isn't, Lance. That again goes to numbers, and that again goes to there's nowhere to set up shop. I mean, every other street in Southern California is a barrio, a hood. Where would they go? That's right, Antonio. Cody is definitely new to this. Kickback does always he is wrong.
Yeah, he is. He is.
Dub's got a Discord link.
I'm not wrong. I'm not going to play it, but send me the clip. I'll listen to it. But I'm definitely not wrong.
Exactly, Lupe. I agree. He says natives are smart to not involve themselves in prison politics.
Absolutely.
That's man, and the way they're able to wiggle. And even the Usos, the way they're able to wiggle, man. You guys don't understand unless you've been in prison on those yards. These guys get respect from everyone, man. They're able to live like sometimes I would be envious. I'd see the natives and I'd be like, "Fuck, I wish I could move around the yard like that." You know, just do my thing.
Well, I had a Sally. I told the story. I did a video about it.
Yeah.
I had a Sally that was a paisa, and we were in reception center together. And he told me when he got to the wherever yard they were going to send him to that he was going to run Southern. I told him, "Don't do it." I said,
Shit.
and he said, and I asked him, "Why you want to do that?" He said, "Because I want to learn English." I said, "You can learn English without fucking having to get involved in all the politics. I don't think you understand it."
Mm-hmm. They're mad because the USA shut the economy down by putting sanctions on the oil and made them pour on the. Oh wait, Robert C. He said, "Fuck it, they eat rats and all that." Dub said,
Yeah, I've said I was wrong twice. I think on my channels when I'm wrong.
"One thing about us, man, if we're wrong, we'll admit guilt, man. We're just, hey, we're human. Everybody makes mistakes, right? But when you're going off of a big media, fake news bullshit, man, propaganda, they're trying to stir conflict up. You have to really be the type of individual to sit back, use common sense, and kind of decipher everything rather than just throwing out there because you're pushing that propaganda. Randy, much love, Gunner. Saludos and respect. Gunner, you changed my mindset big time. The way I used to view Northerners, raw raza. Gracias, bro.
That's the truth too. Kenneth says, "I'm from Venezuela. I've been in the USA for 30 years. Never heard about Venezuelan gangs. Show me the gang signs or graffiti." You don't see it. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know. Maybe there is some, but I haven't seen it yet. Lupe says, "I would vote for Trump and I'm deported." Did you read that one?
Yeah. Yeah. Lupus says I would vote for Trump and I'm deported.
Did I do a gunner? Did I read something after you had already read it because I was in the zone?
No, I didn't read it. I read it and then I put it up there so you can read it. You know, Lupe always hits us with those jewels.
Okay, pun.
What pun say? Let me see.
That the last time I was wrong, I was on Call of Duty.
Hey, what's up with it, Tony Martinez? Sorry, but I don't think we will see the Chinese come before it's too late. They don't come paid for it in hand. Yeah, they'll hit us when we least expect it, man. They're already at a war with us. We just don't see it. Well, people don't see it. I see it. Are you guys running a cult? Your supporters are attacking me, Dubs and Crody. If you don't stop it,
Crody, you got to have thick skin here.
Yeah, bro. Hey, you talking about freedom of speech and you're getting mad because people are picking on you. You better stop it. If you just don't stop it, brother. Do you guys play Warzone? We do.
Yeah, we stream it all the time. I stream it on my Dubs World channel, DUBESS World.
You're tubing. Respects, brother. I know how you rock, bro. But you always show respect and you agree to disagree, and we all do it good, man. What's up, Kamai? We got 547 in the building, man. We appreciate everyone tapping in tonight.
Dave,
again, man. The topic was the Aurora conflict. Is it real? Are Hell's Angels pulling up? I think we pretty much agree.
Dave, I didn't see any videos with them breaking and entering. I saw a video of them with rifles, a rifle and a handgun, knock on a door, and then somebody opened the door. They didn't run up in there. They didn't lay nobody down. That's why I'm wondering, like, I don't know. I don't know.
Fernando, I agree, man. I could even get deeper than that, bro, but we don't want to touch on that too much. I'm getting a back row while watching you guys. And the winner is the homeboy from the Sanho City, 408, from the Shark Tank. Ray says, nobody has it bad if you're healthy and you got 2 arms, 2 legs. You don't have it bad. Hey, we all, you know what? One thing I can say about it, about that, bro, is we all start out at the same line in the race. It's how you get there, man. You know, just how you get there, bro. Got to keep pushing forward. You're absolutely right. The Woods stopped by for some coffee, brother, because they're heading to Colorado. Oh, man. In the video, they went to one specific apartment only.
I put it in my video. If you go to my video, I actually put it in there.
And that's the thing, gente. according to all these rumors, man, they're taking over a whole apartment complex. It was just a couple of dudes with a couple of rifles put up to one apartment. He says, and a cup of sugar. And that was it. It wasn't like they were fucking hitting every apartment, snatching people up like New Jack City.
You know for a fact that Trump fueled racism. The only problem with that, go check out what Charleston White had to say and a lot of other black people that are not buying what the media is saying. Before Trump announced that he was running for president, black people loved Trump. They loved him. And when Trump was president, he did more for the historically black colleges than any president in the history of the United States. Obama didn't do shit.
He saved them.
So, you know, I don't know what kind of racism you're talking about, but there were more raza business owners, black business owners, minority business owners, period, under Trump than ever. So that's some cold racism that you see. I don't see it. And people that make everything race, I know you're liberal.
All right, let me explain my little point on it. I think I understand what you guys are saying by he fueled racism, because a whole bunch of people that already have that in their heart basically made a martyr out of him. They utilized him thinking, oh man, we're going to do this in the name of Trump. But Trump was never behind that. He never was with that. They did what they were going to do, and they utilized him to do it. So that's where people think he fueled it. He never fueled it, man. And people that dislike him, the Democrats that dislike him, when he was a Democrat, they weren't saying that he was a racist or he wasn't that.
He was,
you understand, he was a Democrat. He was over there with Oprah and Magic Johnson hugging and fucking everyone else and doing his thing. And then all of a sudden, when he's not following their agenda, you're fueling racism in America. Nah, just because of.
Let's look at that for a second.
Okay, let's see.
They knocked on the door. They have somebody has a rifle, and then another guy has a handgun in his hand right there. The door's open. Look, they didn't run in. They didn't say get down.
Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know what's going on with her. I don't
know. He didn't fuel racism during his presidency. Yeah, name something that makes you say that. I'm not saying he did. I'm in a stance that I don't believe he did, but I could see where people think that.
Crody, look it. I'm not going to argue with you. Dubs. So the Proud Boys weren't on the stand by the South, whatever. Joe Biden's great friend and a wonderful man, and his leader and the guy that taught him the most is a KKK member, Robert Byrd. What about that? What about all the shit that Biden did targeting blacks in 1993, calling them super predators? Let's forget about it, right? Come on, man. I'm not going to go back and forth with you, Crody. You win. Okay? But the facts are what they are. Anybody can support any political person that they want. That's their right. That has nothing to do with that person. But Biden has said Robert Byrd was a great man and a mentor, and Robert Byrd was part of the Klan. What does Trump's dad have to do with Trump? Do you want to be held accountable for every single thing your father has ever done? Where do we go with this? And then where does it end? What about something your kid does? Your kid does something and you should be held accountable? What about your 10th cousin, 5 times removed? Somehow he's related to you. Should that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. I really don't, man. People want to be right so bad that they will just like, it's weird, man. I don't know who that is. Ezekiel.
What's happening with it? Trump. Oh, okay, let me see.
It wouldn't matter if Trump was behind that bill or not. It honestly wouldn't matter, Marky Mark. You know why? I don't deserve to be out. I don't. But also, if the United States, if California was enforcing the laws as they're written, when you get found guilty of second-degree murder, that's not a life sentence to die in prison. And that's what it was under the liberals. You would get a life sentence and you were going to die in prison. The ARC is the ones that got everything passed. The liberals could have done it at any time. They chose not to. They kept making more laws to incarcerate minorities and people that were poor, including whites.
Austin says, Crody, bruh. Anyways, man, let's, we could talk politics all day. At the end of the day, man, we're always
tap out. I gotta go eat.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of here, man. We got 534 in the middle. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much, man, for tapping in. Again, we also want you guys to know, man, we got some dope content tomorrow, but also even more so than that, man, we're gonna be switching up the lives and doing them a little bit different, man. We're gonna take some of the hot topics and talk about them. And we're going to do it like that, man, rather than just these frivolous lives where nothing gets accomplished but a bunch of people talking shit to each other. This is a right-wing channel. I'm out of here. All right, bye, Cody. See you later, bro.
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. And it's funny, and before we go, I have something else to say. It's funny that a liberal couldn't come in. There are other liberals in here, Crody, and they're not going anywhere. We can all agree to disagree. But you can't. It says more about you than us.
Including
now,
sports.
Before we go, those of you that like good music, especially oldies, do me a favor and go check out the G Lew show, G and then LEW show. They're gonna be, I think they're on right now, actually. Either right now or 9:30 they'll come on. Play a lot of oldies, dedications, requests. Go and support them, man. And tell them, everybody that goes, do me a favor, tell them Gun and Dub sent you. We appreciate that.
So, Goyo, and one more thing. Can I get ya, hola? Who's got me? Because my spoon is bone dry because that fucking dog is. All right, we're out of here, man. Thank you guys so much, man.
Okay, you guys. Take care, man.